What's up, guys? This is Tabletop Vibes, and today we have a super special guest on the channel, the creator and publisher of Fury of the Elements. Welcome, Mark.
Hey, thanks for having me, Adam.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming out. So today we're going to get to hear all about Fury of the Elements, and it's an upcoming Kickstarter, and this has been pretty much your labor of love, your baby, for a decent amount of time. Why don't you run us through what is Fury of the Elements?
All right, so Fury of the Elements is a two-player strategy card game.
Yes.
It's not a trading card game.
Right.
It may look like one at first glance, but it is not. It's a strategy card game, and you're summoning creatures. This is going to sound like TCG, but you're summoning creatures. You've got like these commander-type cards called Titans.
Yes.
You've got this aspect that comes in, the Void, that tries to kind of mess up everything and block out plays.
He is my literal favorite piece of this game.
The
We'll show up on the screen. He's badass.
So, in a nutshell, that's a game. It's an expandable card game as well. We'll have expansions and whatnot, and be able to swap things out.
Yeah, and the cool part is he's here at Tabletop Vibes, so I got to get taught by the master of the game. I actually won a decent amount of times over the weekend here. We've had PJ from Meeple to Meeple here, some friends. Mark's been here teaching us how to play. We got to play as the Titans. We got to see some promo cards that are coming out for it. And so I really love the aspect of the Titans because you can essentially, while you're capturing these cards on the field or on the big grid, you're bringing them into your tableau, and then each Titan has how many different captured cards you need, what color, because there's elements, right? Fury of the elements.
Yep.
So run us through what your the lore, or how did you create Fury of the Elements?
Being a long-time TCG player, I was originally going to create this as a TCG, but I took a step back from that, realized that that's too big of a project. You really shouldn't do that as a first-time designer.
Sure.
It's just the resources you need are
a lot.
Instrumental, yeah.
Right,
so we decided to make something that was, I don't want to say combat TCGs,
sure,
to go against them, but there's problems in the TCG world that some people, it's not accessible.
Yeah,
to
you're
people,
chasing cards, you're spending money to buy the better cards,
right?
Cracking packs. There's all that crazy addictionness. I also do TCGs, Magic, Lorcana,
and I love that aspect.
It is fun.
A lot of people do, but at the end of the day, some people can't afford it, and they want that same kind of feeling.
It's not as accessible.
So I decided to build a strategy card game that is kind of position based. It plays on a grid. Mm-hmm. It's similar to one of the inspirations, Triple Triad from the Final Fantasy series minigame. You'll see some games out there like Paragon TCG and Never If TCG. Those are trading card games, and they do use a grid, positional-based combat like we do, but everything we've done is enclosed and included in the box. The decks are balanced perfectly. The decks really mirror each other.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the cool things is, so I played as the purple. You can play as the purple side or as the yellow side. I played as the Void. You're actually repping Void merch right now, which is pretty awesome. And it says the Void on the back, right?
It says Maleficus.
Oh, Maleficus, which is the Void guy. 00. Yep. Yeah, so the different Titans are really cool. There's a bunch of different Titans. Essentially how the game works, which we're going to be doing a first impression, so I'm not going to give away too much. But essentially how the game works is each person has a deck, purple deck, and then you have the yellow side, and then there's a Void deck. You have Titans that you're summoning. Each person gets up to 4 Titans. One starts as your main, 3 are you don't know what they are.
You start off drafting 1.
Right.
And then the other ones are randomized, but you can kind of play it the way you want to play it at home.
Right.
We have our own way for competitive play, casual play. We give you the guidelines and say, here, you can play it one of these 3 ways.
Right.
Go for it. Or if you got a better idea at home, play it however you want.
And like Mark kind of already touched upon, the cool aspect even more so is the fact that it's not you're buying the game and you get what comes inside, but what it comes down to is strategy, the luck of your hand, positioning, where you're placing in the grid, what time you're placing in the grid, using the Void to your advantage, using your Titans to an advantage. So it levels the playing field because it's the strategy as you want to go and how deep you want to dive into it, but it's everybody's buying aspect is all at the same level.
As you touched on the 2 decks mirror each other, so they're exactly the same outside of the color that you're playing. That's just so you can differentiate the cards. What's most fun is when you can design a game and add elements in, no pun intended, that break those rules momentarily, because that's where a lot of fun and chaos can happen.
It's not game altering crushing where it can't recover. The Titans break aspects of the game
the clash
only
spells.
when you charge them up. So like you have to get the Titan to the level to be able to use it as destruction. And then when you do these clashes, which is really fun, you switch the element, the reversal, because the element has a hierarchy, and then it switches on the reverse side. And then when you do that and you win a clash, you get to take spell cards, which then can affect the game board, can affect planes, different things. It's really cool the way it all kind of works together, and it's not hard to learn. So it's a gateway aspect because anybody can step in and play. You have different versions that you set up where you can play a smaller grid level. So where you start out, here's what we're learning, and it expands out to the full grid.
Right. And so if you're short on time and maybe you are a TCG player, but you like the game, you can play the 3x3 called Fury mode. You can play that in 5 minutes in between rounds at a TCG, or play it when you're having a beer with somebody.
Right.
It's meant for a entry level or just something fun and quick to play when you're in between stuff.
Which is really big inside, like, a lot of us board gamers, they play Euros, you play party games, you play whatever. You can get this out in between when friends are coming over, some friends are leaving. You only have 2. You did create or working on creating a 4-player version of this.
I am working on a 4-player version, yes.
Pretty cool. Is it team aspect or
so there's 2 versions. There's going to be a co-op version.
Nice.
Where it is team play, and then we're going to do a competitive where it's 1v1v1v1.
Nice.
So 4
Last man
against
standing
each other
kind of feel.
Yeah, and then
cool.
a co-op where it's team based and the deck's just split in half.
Right.
And now you have more cards to play with. So instead of your 5-card hand, now you've technically got a 10-card hand.
Right.
And you can
play this, play that, and you're trying to work as a team to take down everybody else.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's super cool. Again, the art is really awesome. Definitely inspired by the lore that you were kind of putting together, which is like, you want to go through that kind of idea of the lore?
Yeah, so Fury of the Elements isn't just a game. It is an entire universe we're creating. We're creating 10,000 years of lore.
Long time.
Fury of the Elements kind of kicks that off. It
Sure.
takes place about 500 years after the creation of the world of Elemoria. We're going to go through this timeline with different games, different styles of games that
inside this universe.
That exist inside this universe, as well as other projects we're working on. But for the universe, there's going to be these games leading up to a TTRPG towards the end of that 10,000 years, and then that is going to be a new starting point for more.
That's awesome. Yeah, so essentially there's this big universe and then different games with different mechanics. And so this is the flagship, I guess, game.
This is the flagship.
Yeah, so it's super cool. The other thing that I really liked is that there's some expansions coming out for it. I know you're about to talk about the Kickstarter aspect. What I liked is that they're easily accessible into integrating them into the game, which for me as I love expansions. I want all the versions of the game, but where I get disconnected is when I have to start switching out all this stuff. Now the setup is even longer, and I love about your game is that it's like, hey, we're going to play this deck and not this deck. Hey, we're taking out 4 4s, and we're going to add in promo cards because they look cool, and like they change a little bit of things. Easy peasy.
Yeah, that modular deck system that we came up with, it does exactly what you said. It's like, oh, cool, we're not going to play with this void deck, we're going to play with this void deck. It still works the same. It just adds to the flavor and adds to, like, maybe it adds an extra mechanic. But it doesn't change the base mechanic of how it works. And all of the decks work that way. It doesn't matter if it's cards you're playing out on the field or if it's the other component decks that alter the field or whatnot. So.
Right. And then it's a really cool player map, which we'll show you up on the screen. Mark's going to talk really quick. Tell us about the tiers and how many tiers and what you kind of get in each tier. I know there's a lot of cool things.
So for the Kickstarter, I won't go too much into the details of each tier.
Check out the Kickstarter link when we put it in this video.
Yeah. The amount of stuff you're getting for what you're buying into to help fund the game is... it's up here.
Yeah.
It's top tier. There's sleeves. So we've got a partner, Titan Shield. So we've got sleeves. We've got deluxe playmats that have exclusive artwork. There's a way you can help plant a tree.
Yeah, that's really cool.
By getting a metal poster set of Elamon and Maleficus, the Titan of the Void and the God of the Elements.
You're going to want to do that. I'm adding it to my game room because it's going to look awesome.
They are very, very nice. We partnered with Metallics on that, and as long as you pick up a set of these, they'll plant a tree.
That's awesome.
And that's really cool.
So essentially, again, it's coming to Kickstarter soon. We're really excited about it. You've been working on it for a long time, and it's coming to fruition.
Yes.
Anything else you want to add to?
So one more thing for the Kickstarter. This is kind of our first. We are doing a community
Yeah,
expansion.
this is cool.
So we're gonna make a bunch of abilities for different cards.
Right.
Clash spells, Titans. We're gonna add another mechanic with these Titan tokens. And what's gonna happen is in these stretch goals, you're gonna have the ability to unlock this expansion, and then the different elements in that expansion as we go down, and they are packed.
Yeah.
You're getting a bunch of stuff per stretch goal that doesn't replace what you're already getting. It's in addition to.
Which is awesome. And the
I'm
cool
really
part
happy
is,
about
like
that.
you were saying, is that you as the community have an opportunity to direct and change and add to what the game is.
We're going to give you a list of abilities that we've come up with, and you're going to get to vote on which Titan it goes on or which spell it goes on.
Right.
And so this is your expansion.
Right. So then now you have a level of investment into the game that you're going to love, and you're going to love playing it, and you're going to play with your friends, and now you have your own hand into crafting the fury of the elements.
You're part of the 10,000 years of lore.
Let's go. So yeah, so make sure you check out the Kickstarter. The link will be in the bio. Like, subscribe, comment on what your favorite element is. It's not in the game, but I'm like a lightning guy. I'm not gonna lie.
It's coming.
Oh,
There's dual elements coming.
Lightning. So that's pretty awesome. You have a favorite element in the Fury style? The Void. I love the Void also.
Void's pretty awesome, but honestly, I'm known as the balance guy.
Oh wow.
Harmony. So balanced.
I love it. There we go. Let us know what yours is. And thanks for watching, and we'll check you next time.
We'll see you in Elamoria.
Heck yeah.